This one's wild, man.
Make a movie, goddammit. Nigga, why you got 25 5-minute videos? I'm streaming that. At this point, you overworked it. Right. Relax, bro. Now I'm learning about your health, bro. You gotta know what, bro, be a human for one.
A strange glowing orb is seen hovering in the room, and the moment it gets closer to the resting dog, the dog suddenly jumps up.
What it is, guys?
Away, clearly startled.
This story is a doozy.
A few nights later,
this story is diabolical. We'll wait for you guys to take your seats. You know what I mean? So I can tell you guys what happened, because this was the biggest betrayal of my life. Okay? Biggest betrayal of my life, guys. You know, I cry myself to sleep every Thursday thinking about it. You know, can't believe she's done it. She can't believe she did this to me. You know, it's fresh too. Wound is fresh. Happened about a month ago.
Barks after it comes out, which seems to be what makes it go back inside. Till this day, they have no idea what's going on around their house.
Why is my phone so hot?
To capture these strange sightings.
All right, that works. Yep. Title up. Hey, what's up, y'all? The biggest betrayal of my life, man. Y'all about to see some shit. Y'all about to hear some shit. Got you guys coming up fresh. What type of shit? Oh, there we go. Hold on, guys. Recording this title real quick. Once you guys are in your seats, you know what I'm saying? We're going to get this mug started. All right, so, hold up. This story time is diabolical. Diabolical, I tell you. The biggest betrayal of my wife. Let's do this. Yep. All right, y'all. So what happened was, you know what I mean? Hold up. Wait, hold up. Chick blow up my phone. I told the chick, wait, hold up. Hey, it's the type of one in the chat. Hey, what's up, Jonathan the Gamer? Yo, it goes well, Brody. You know what I'm saying? The only news of unfortunateness is the internet is being crappy right now. Stopping the broadcast. You know what I mean? For today, I am Tyrone Koppel. You know what I mean? BlastphamousHD got jumped by 16 rich white women, you know, and has currently impregnated about 6 of them. So he's going to be out on maternity leave, you know, at least for a month or two until the chick. Hey, TikTok, what it is? Ash, what's up, Lord of Chaos? What it do, Christy Haynes? You guys got to watch when I start that stream. Completely different app, completely different rules. You know what I mean? You get in trouble for everything over there. Let's see. All right, we're going to play the Rex on the beat. You know what I'm saying? Bruh. Rex on the beat. For the, damn. Bro, I made this whole beat a beat. Rex on the beat. We made this whole beat a beat, man. You know what I'm saying? What's up, guys? Where you guys from and what time is it where you guys are at? You know what I'm saying? BHD, I watched some of the jail episodes. It's true jail things. Ah, yes. Very true jail things. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to keep it real with you guys. Jail was actually pretty fun. You know what I'm saying? Because I grew up going to public school in the hood. I went to public schooling in the hood. So, you know, jail was actually way lax. I put it to you this way. I got jumped way more in school than jail. I was only in there for a year, though. But you know what I mean. Now, with that being said, today we are here to tell you guys the tale of the biggest betrayal of my life. Okay? Because even though I had just met this woman and it was my first time hanging out with her, she took everything from me. What I need pockets for? She took everything. I cry myself awake and to sleep every Thursday. In my dreams, in real life, I'm probably eating hot Cheetos or drinking Sprite with Jolly Ranchers in it, minus the lean, only because that shit is expensive. Yeah, I'm saying not only does it cost a pretty penny, but it also costs you a liver. And that's a price I am not willing to pay. Not until I am at least 16,444 years old. We've got some time. So with that being said, type of 1 in the chat if you guys can hear all of the audio. Type of 2 in the chat if you guys can't hear any of the audio. All right, men, we're going to get right into this story because this story is diabolical as shit. You know what I'm saying? What it is, Bushido, what it is, Devin, what it is, Ash, Envy, Gaston. Hey, Jonathan the Gamer. Not everything dreams. Hey, you ain't never lied, Jonathan the Gamer. All right, so with that being said, we are going to... Did I put the links in the chat? Sheet. Whole bundle of sheets. We are now putting the link in the chat. You know what I mean? We're going to edit out the previous 17 seconds. Nobody heard it. You know what I mean? Where are you guys from and what time is it where you are at? And what are you guys' interests or hobby? I am interested. All right, I'm gonna keep it real. I'm gonna tell y'all what happened while I laughed just now. Like, I was about to say a joke, and what I like to do is I tend to say the joke like 10 seconds in my brain while I'm cracking different jokes. Out here, I'm cracking jokes in my brain and my head to make sure that they tote the line good enough as to, you know, like the joke I'm about to crack. Sometimes the jokes that ain't funny, I just crack a different joke. But sometimes the joke be so funny, I just burst in laughter right there. I can't even hold it in, man. You know what I mean? Happens to the best of us. You know, it's a great element to have. I'm always cracking jokes inside my brain. Oh my God, I'm not even going to tell you guys what I was about to tell y'all a second ago. Hey, so look, I'll tell you guys what. Yeah, I'm saying, type of 1 in the chat. If we reach 30 in super chat, I tell you guys this. Oh shit, the secret ending onto the story that I'm about to tell you guys. You know what I'm saying? Type of 2 in the chat. If we reach our first 30 in super chat, you guys want me to instead put on a jump scare compilation in the background of my own jump scares. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Hey, so where you guys from? And what time is it where you guys are at? Yo, Discord is acting up, Brody. Discord is doing it all. You know what I'm saying? It happens to the best of Discords. You know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, but on the bright side, the Discord shall be up rather soon. What it is, Ash? What's up, Kaner? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Also, with that being said, if we reach 5,000 diamonds on TikTok, I will be telling the secret story, the secret ending to the story I'm about to tell y'all. Okay, so we're about to put the music back up. Hold up. I'm getting the links up. You know what I mean? This is our second stream of the day already. But yo, so what's you guys' hobbies and interests? My hobbies and interests are video games, martial arts, and titty meat. You know what I'm saying? Shit. We're gonna edit that last one out. Baccarat. That's what the last one was supposed to be. Hey, what's up, Deep? That does not help what I was saying before. Hey, what's up, ACC? What it is, Black? Of course you are. What it do, Jonathan the Gamer? What it is, Groundman? What's up, Devin? What it do, Keener, Levi? What it is, Ash? What's up, Nathan? And or Obito? Hope you guys are having a productive day and are not going to jail. And if you're at least going to jail, at least let it be for something you actually wanted to get caught for doing. You know what I'm saying? I don't want none of y'all, you know what I mean, like robbing a shoe store knowing that there's less than $400 in the tills. Okay? You hit Kmart's or Safeways. Those are the only two ones. I don't want to hear about nobody going to jail because they tied a rope around the back of their car fender and then tied the other side of the rope around the ATM machine at like a Costco or some shit. Fuck no. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was about to tell y'all something I'll get in trouble for. I can't say it because we on TikTok, guys. I can't, you know what I mean? I can't go too far. I'll get in massive amounts of trouble. Who wants to get caught? We gonna edit that out. W's in the chat, the Ninja Phoenix, our first gifter of the day. What's up, Brody? You know what I'm saying? Appreciate you for the diamonds, man. You know what I'm saying? Keeping us out of D League. Right where we want to be. All right, so we got the first super chat links up. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Going for the second. Well, no, we don't need the second. We already got the first ones up. All right, you guys. If you guys do want to super chat to your boy, the easiest way to do so is via the link down in the comment section. Hey, Prince, appreciate you for the 4 roses, bros. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate you, brosifs. Hey, Ninja Phoenix with the straight racisms. You know what I'm saying? All right, so story time. Hold up. Story time music first. Way quicker than liquor. But even though licking liquor is pretty quicker, that's a triple entendre. Licking is always. But so where are you guys from? What time is it where you guys are at? I wasn't about to say what I was about to say. I didn't say half of it. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? All right, so it's the biggest betrayal of my life. Tip jar! W's in the chat. Yo! Jonathan the Gamer just sent some cheddar directly through the tip jar. Yo, Jonathan the Gamer just sent 30 directly through the tip jar. I mean, how I lost my job and nearly my life. BHD story. Okay, so look, I've lost a lot of jobs, guys. All right, I've been fired a whole lot. All right, with that being said, okay, I'm just gonna go off the top of my dome. The last time I remember getting fired, oh crap. All right, so what happened was this. You know what I'm saying? First off, we're gonna start this off by saying it was not my fault. Okay, but this shit was 100% my fault. All right, we're gonna start it off by saying that. So y'all know this was a little bit wild. AD, you asked what game is my favorite. 007 Nightfire from the Nintendo 64. Don't ask me why, but do go play that shit. You play it with all the people that you enjoy playing with. We're gonna edit that out. No Diddy, you know what I mean? Yeah. I just released a BHD Storytime video 4 days ago. You know? Hey, Black Cat, you know what I mean? What it is, bro? Black Cat asked why don't I release Storytime video. I just released one 4 days ago. Yeah. You know what I mean? It took me 48 hours. Editing. But that's what's up. We working on the next one, you know what I'm saying? The next BHD Storytime is way more diabolical than the last one. You feel me? But yeah, I just released BHD Storytime 4 days ago. You know what I mean? Go watch that. Let me know if you enjoy it. Because if you had watched it, you would have enjoyed the shit out of that mug. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so with that being said, you know what I'm saying? Oh, okay. So how I lost my job. Okay, so I'm gonna give you a choice, Jonathan the Gamer. Okay. Walmart, how I got fired from either Walmart or how I got fired from my being a mover. Yeah, I'm saying the me being fired from being the mover is way more not safe for work. It's way more diabolical, guys. You know what I'm saying? But me getting fired from Walmart is pretty funny as well. You know what I mean? I go to jail in that one. They arrested me in front of everybody, nigga. Bro, I walk out like this. I walked out when they had me in handcuffs. I walk out like this, like I'm a thug and shit. Like, yeah, they got me. Nigga, I don't know fuck. Like, you know what I mean? Hell yeah, I did this shit, nigga. The fuck? Like, yo, I can see you the link if you like. Ow! Okay, this is the actual BZ story time. Okay, I got you, Brody. I thought you were asking for a real life story time of how I lost my job and nearly my life. Yeah, I'm saying, I got you, Brody. Got you coming up fresh. All right, so let's see. Okay, so I don't even remember this story. I want to watch it now. I legitimately want to watch this now. I don't. Like how? When did I put this out? Word. Oh, I remember this one. Yeah. This is the one where that jacked up looking Mexican chick. I got killed for not plowing a Mexican chick. They almost tried to kill me for not plowing a Mexican chick.
But I held it.
Because the ladies don't tell you this. Women get way more mad at us when we say no, when we don't put out, than we do if they don't put out. Like, she tried to have me murdered just for not giving up the goods, man. I be trying to tell people it's bad. It's no good. You know? Hung like a white 5-year-old, man. Extreme micro. We're going to start the video.
Down for about
we're going to edit that out.
To 6 business days.
Keep
so
rolling the tape.
What happened was, it was a call.
We're going to edit that out.
I'm not going to lie to y'all.
Am I going to do more voiceover dubs? I just put out a voiceover dub.
So my first day working
3 days ago.
We get a lunch break, as everyone normally does, and it's like 30 minutes long.
So yes, more voiceover dubs will be coming.
I sit down at this big old
what Ice Age animal is my favorite?
This girl,
let's see.
God,
my favorite Ice Age animal is Littlefoot from Land Before Time. It's my favorite Ice Age animal. Shut up! It was from the same Jurassic. It was from the same Jurassic period or Jurassic time.
For this, and I take one good
moment.
Look at her from head to toe.
They all got murdered.
Looking like a 3 out of a 10. You feel me? I'm not really into incentivizing females to smash me, so it didn't really matter what she looked like. So the girl takes the money and she goes and buys herself some food.
If they get
and
mad,
she thanks me. And she
they're just jealous.
And starts talking.
That's what that is, Black Cat.
About 2-3 minutes, and then I get up. And
all right, you guys got you coming up fresh. You know what I'm saying? We checking out how I lost my job and nearly my life. Now I am gonna be filling in, and I'm gonna turn this up so y'all can hear it. All right, feel free to ask me questions, especially Jonathan the Gamer, who super chatted 30 in the super chat for this story. You feel me? Now, with that being said, if you guys do want to super chat directly to your boy, you know what I'm saying? You can super chat directly through the tip jar down below in the comment section. You know what I'm saying? The second best way to super chat your boy is directly through the channel. And yes, I will be telling you guys a secret ending onto that last story after we finish this story, but I will be telling you guys secret parts of the story, so ask questions about the story. You know what I mean? Oh, snap, that was the wrong button. Definitely gonna edit that out. Damn. Yep. Oh man, all it takes is one button press. Just one.
And I go find something else to go get into, right?
There we go.
I'm talking to this chick, and it was so cool with this chick. Like, I liked her personality so much that I became friends with her, so that I could get my penis in her later. But for now, we're just friends. So one day we were and we were walking past the Destiny chick. When I walked past her, I was like, yo, what's up? And then we just kept walking. And then the girl that
nothing ever went physical with that girl. Never got to,
I was like, hey, yo,
you know, never got to hang out with her from the inside.
And I turned around and laughed.
I should play a game called Betrayal.
The Mexican chick, like,
man, bro.
Like, I have no problem with someone not being attracted to me.
What's up, this?
What I got a problem
what it is, Black Cat?
I've gone out of my way to be nice to you and be nothing but fair and even buy you lunch, and now you're gonna treat me like I'm repulsive. So I told this chick about herself, and it was out loud in front of everybody, and you know, and people she got butthurt. So
okay, so I told this girl about herself, and it nearly got me murdered. Yeah, I mean, I learned on this day that never tell the woman the truth. Okay, never, ever, ever tell women the truth. You know, telling women the truth has gotten me abused by women. That's all it's good for. They just beat you for it. Type of one in the chat if you've ever been beaten by a woman for telling the truth, either physically or verbally. Type of 2 in the chat if women don't assault you when you tell them the truth. Big girl asks you, is she pretty? Fuck no, bitch. Like, but you can't say that. You can't say, you got to lie. You got to lie. See, look at that. Elijah's been beaten. Huh? No Cap has been victimized. The young Flurry has been victimized. Hey, thank you for the roses. Thank you for the chilies.
Instead of just being like, you know what, Maurice, he ain't, you know, I'm never gonna talk
Appreciate
to
you
him.
guys.
She decides, I guess,
See, Jonathan the Gamer's being victimized.
Or
We've all got a story to tell.
that, you know, I really
What's up, Tiny? TG Monster's been victimized. Thank you for your awesome.
After that, she
Yeah, I'm
started
saying.
trying to be in class. Like, whenever I would go to talk, she would always have some different opinion, and she would have to voice it out
I'm going to make a
loud,
symbol
and
face.
would
Can
be
I
sure
show it to
let her
you?
know to shut the
No.
fuck up. Like, nobody.
Not even gonna.
cares
Yeah, not.
about you.
I already know. I'm not. No. I just.
So I got to
Nah.
a place where I literally
I'll tell you
just
what.
started
Type a 4 in the chat and you can
ignoring
show
her
it to
like
me.
she didn't freaking
You know what I mean?
exist.
Only if you type a 4.
And
Love the shirt.
this
Hey,
would
my shirt loves you back, Tiny
work.
Tank.
Except
You know what I'm
one
saying?
day,
Appreciate you for
of course,
your
during lunch
awesomes,
break,
Tiny
we all
Tank.
get out of class.
W's in the
And
chat.
when we get
I got
out
a
of class
song.
for
Can
lunch
you
break,
review
we
it?
have to clock ourselves out in order to
For
take our lunch break.
10,000 diamonds.
So there were like 3 clocks.
10,000
in this
diamonds to
place, and they're
review
all
a
usually
song
crowded
and
to
or a
all.
piece of
So when I
content
got out and I saw that
online.
there was only one
You know what I'm
person
saying?
at this one clock.
Your wallet got assaulted?
Right? So
You
I
must have been
run
dating
over
a
there
stripper.
only to see to my
Or
horror
a
that
freaky
the one
smurf.
person clocking out and that
Freaky
was in line
smurfs
was Destiny. I
are
was like,
secretive, man.
oh,
They're
I knew
fast.
this was not going to go well.
Yeah, I mean, they'll get to your wallet
So
quick.
I
was
back
kicking
up
it with
10
this one
feet,
freaky smurf.
you know, and just ignore her.
And
just don't say
it's a true story.
So when
You
this
know?
chick sees that I'm standing there and I'm the only person in line, I'm waiting for her to clock out. She literally stops clocking out and starts looking around, trying to waste as much time as
My bad, guys.
so I can't clock out, right? So I'm just standing
I don't
there
know if I'm ready to tell the freaky
Then,
smurf story.
basically,
All right, Deep, go
one
ahead
of her
and go ahead and
two
send the
friends in our
emoji.
classroom was
You know
this
what I'm saying?
other, I forgot what this
Hey, no cap. Thank you for the 2 roses, Brody.
She was bad.
Appreciate you, bros.
Fat ass, bad as
Damn.
So I'm like, Destiny starts
I was looking at a female's ass in the video, so I
okay, the first off,
pay a lot of
I'm in
attention
line.
at that
And by
point.
this time, there's like 20 people in line waiting to clock out for lunch. And this is literally holding everyone up. So I'm like, okay, you know what? No, I'm not gonna do this. Destiny hadn't clocked out yet, and Giselle's on her way. I gotta wait a full 20 seconds for her to get over there, and then however long it takes her to clock out. I'm like, bro, I ain't got time for this, yo. So I just walk right in front of Destiny and go to clock myself out. And of course, the little Destiny, she gets mad.
Yeah, she got mad. She got real mad.
And then Giselle's on the other side of me.
Thoughts on
Black
Black Boy Max? My thoughts on the Black Boy Max situation is, bro, everyone deserves to be themselves. Like, regardless of who they are, regardless of if you is Mexican, you know, if you purple, you know what I mean? If your skin is covered in scales because you took a serum from the second Spider-Man movie, now you turn into a lizard because you wanted to regrow your amputated arm. Whoever you are in life, you know what I'm saying? Like, you deserve to be treated human for being you. You know what I mean? Black Boy Max, that situation is unfortunate as shit. And the dude that said what he said wears a dress and a purse and barrettes and earrings and a skirt and probably a thong. So, look, I ain't about to take no life advice from some dude who's dressed like a quick chat. What's he dressed like? What was he dressed like? Huh? He was dressed like a zesty American globetrotter. Huh? He was 6'8". No? Okay. You're right. That's all we have. You know what I'm saying? I've only seen one picture of him. He was dressed like Young Thug in that one album cover that he got ridiculed for.
After that, we go on another break.
I don't know what he was thinking.
I sit next to the chick that's got a
Bisexual
crush
talk.
on me. And of course, she's sitting next to the table of the females. And the females start talking.
I'll give you that.
The bad Giselle has the nerve to be like, oh,
I'll give you
yes,
that. That's
I
a
didn't know
good
you
one.
was beating.
He had dolphin teeth.
I'm like,
I'll give you that.
What
That
are
was
you
a good
talking
one.
about? And she's
Hey,
like,
what's up,
you
Bruce?
hit me earlier at the time clock.
Hey, so where you guys from? And what time is it? Appreciate you guys for the gifts.
No.
Little Nas X.
Never hit you. And she's like, yeah, you did. You hit me. And I'm
Yo,
like, you know what?
Jonathan the Gamer has been practicing.
She's like,
You know what I'm saying?
I'm like,
Yo,
look, I understand.
my number
I
one
know
guy,
what
man. That's a good one.
What are you talking about?
For real,
I'm
for
like,
real. Lil
it's 'cause
Nas
you're
X
ugly.
from his
And she
prison
looked
music
at me,
video.
and because she's so bad, like,
That's what he was dressed like.
9.7 out of a 10. Like, you could literally
Never thought
when
I'd see
said
the day
that,
where there was a prison music video.
Wait a minute.
Oh, shit.
And then a second later, she's going, whoa. No. You're ugly.
But yeah, man, that
Which is
Lil
what
Nas
I
X prison
expected
music
her to
video,
say,
that
'cause
I'm
I
not gonna
already
lie,
know how
that
pretty bitch's mind
that's
works.
fucked me up.
So the minute she says that,
I was messed up
beat,
after
I'm
watching
like,
that one.
no,
Type of one in the chat.
I'm unattractive. Which can
If
be fixed
Lil Nas
with
X's
physical surgery.
prison music video
You
kind of
are
messed
ugly
you
as
up a little bit too, not a lot,
your
not
lack
as
of
bad
beauty
as
is
when
on
he
the
had
inside,
when he
and
smashed the
you know
devil
it. And that's
in
why
that
you feel
music
like
video,
shit all the
or
time.
when he made
Didn't
fun of
really think it
made fun of Jesus.
telling a pretty
But you
bitch about
know,
herself
still pretty
was
bad.
enough for my life
You
to
know what I
be
mean?
forfeit. But
Type of
apparently
two in
it
the chat.
is,
If you saw the music video and it didn't really bother you,
got
you
on the
know. But type of
phone,
one in the chat.
and
If you
she's
saw the
like,
music
I'm
video
gonna tell
and
my
you were
man
surprised at
that
how
he's
much
gonna
nudity there
kill
was,
me. And I'm like,
you
please,
you
tell your man.
douchebags super chatted me to
Bye.
watch the
And
video.
I literally
And
left
I ain't
2
mad at
hours
it,
later again.
okay?
It was the end of the
It was
day,
a
the
super
end of the
chat
workday.
request, and fair is
Walking
fair,
out of
all
this
right?
call center,
But I'll tell you this, I
and
didn't like what I
out of
saw.
nowhere, this black
It was
Mustang
disrespectful as
pulls
hell.
up on me.
Oh, I remember this.
Passenger window rolls down. Hey, I heard you like hitting women, cuz. And I'm like confused. Number one, because this car just skirted in front of me. Weird. Two,
Dang.
I'm trying to figure out what he was. I thought he was asking for
Yeah, this is one of
directions
my
or something.
times where I
And
almost
three,
got,
I haven't hit
where I
anybody.
almost was
At least not
exited out of
recently.
life
And then it
without my
finally
own
hits me
consent.
what he's saying, and I'm like,
No
no,
diddy.
no, man.
So, you know
No,
what I mean?
what are you
Like,
talking about?
this is
He's
like,
no, cuz I heard you like hitting women.
this is one of the times
I don't hit
where I
women.
was able to
He's like, well, you
use
hit
one of my
cousin.
various skills that I learned
I
from the
didn't.
projects in the
So you're
hood
talking about
to keep myself
SL
from being
and
expired.
the
Like
Destiny shit?
3-month-old milk.
Crap? No, dude, they're lying. You know, when I said
Because
that,
if
I
I'd have ran,
100%
I'd have got
expected him
shot.
to understand and just be like, oh,
You know
okay,
what I mean?
hey, you know what,
If
my
I'd
bad,
have turned
man.
on the
Like, you know what I mean?
fade,
But
I'd have got jumped.
no,
And then probably shot.
because I heard you hit women. So I got mad and I jumped at the car.
The only way to get out of this
Dude,
was to make
he's like,
everyone
bro, you
see
jumped in
that
this
their
car
leader
again.
was
I'm gonna air it out on you, bro.
pussy.
And he shows me the butt of his gun.
Yeah, he showed me the butt of his gun.
So
I'm not gonna lie, bro. When he pulled up, when he showed me the butt of the gun, I got scared. All right, damn all that. Damn all that. I was mortified. I was scared shitless. Okay? That's one of my biggest fears, is getting shot, getting murdered, getting murked over a female I'm not even on the inside of. You know what I'm saying? If I'm inside the back of her, then that's understandable. You know what I'm saying? Some people trip for that. You know what I mean? But if I ain't even seen her take her pantalow off and I still get shot for this, hey, thank you for the donut, Jay. Appreciate you, Joey. Appreciate you, Jay. Hey, so yo, what was you guys' favorite video of mine, and where? How did you guys first start watching me?
the dude, he opens up the
Why
car
don't
door.
the
He's like, no,
hood
cuz I
like
don't think
when you
understand me.
be happy and shit?
Okay.
The hood don't like when you be happy and shit because you're displaying weakness. You have to know how to control your smiles and your cries, which is why it looks like I have resting bitch face if you guys ever run up on me in real life. You run up on me in real life, and all you have to do is say, oh my God, I love your videos. And I'll be the friendliest person in the world and tell you all the story times in the world. Say anything other than that, and I don't know you like that, I don't, you know what I mean? Because like in my brain, if I don't like, keep it cool, be cool, you know what I'm saying? Like never spaz out in public, you know what I'm saying? Be even tempered, you know what I'm saying? Get along with everybody, don't never crash out, all of that shit. I learned all that from the hood, you know what I mean? So, and the reason why I learned it so well is because some of the times I've gotten closest to having to ride on the river Styx, you know what I'm saying? Don't know how the hell I would get changed. Because I think you got to use laundry purse change to on your eyelids in order for the Grim Reaper to keep rowing the boat. I don't know how they do it. Water be murky as shit. But with that being said, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, those me being happy, it attracts bitches. Dudes who are punk asses pick on happy people because they think they won't do shit. Which is why when I was younger I ran into a whole bunch of fights and stuff.
Hey, so I'm
It's because, you know,
expecting to
I was
fight,
always
that's
happy, so
You know,
everyone
instantly,
used to
better than getting
always
shot.
like to pick
But
on
then
me.
he gets out
And
the
the only
car
way
and
people would
is-
stop
and I do not
was
exaggerate,
this.
6'7". He was
I mean, it's a good thing, you know, like got to learn, you know, it's my favorite hobby now. But you know, that's the only thing that'll get dudes to
make
stop
matters
picking on you
worse,
is just
there
this.
were more cars that I
You
didn't
know,
see
But
Tell me why.
you can also prevent people
They
from
had
picking
four
on
more
you
cars,
by not
and every one of them had
acting too
Leave it to a
happy
pretty
in public,
to assemble
weirdly enough.
mere 20
I know, right?
with
Look,
guns.
so I'm gonna tell you guys a story about this real quick, right? I was filming a TikTok. That same TikTok that went viral or whatever, got like 1 million or 900K views on TikTok. I'm up, I'm down, I'm fast as a bitch around the house. When I recorded that one, I'm recording that mug, right? And of course I have to be silly when I'm recording it, right? I'm recording it, and this 160-pound black guy, 160 pounds, had to be like 140 pounds, way smaller than me. So much smaller than me, man. He was so much smaller than me that he looked like he was age 13 and he never got any older. He was so small, so frail looking. He runs up on me. And he's like, man, what the fuck is you doing, nigga? Yo, man, like, give me your shit, nigga. You a pussy, nigga. What's wrong with you, nigga? You a bitch. He ran up on me yelling all of this because I was filming that TikTok. Oh, I'm up, I'm down, and I was filming it in public around people because I don't give a shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to film my shit. Somebody run up acting dumb, they gonna have to give me their wallet. You know what I'm saying? I was feeling nice that day because I finished the TikTok. So, you know what I mean? He offered to take me out to food and everything once I loped up on him. You know what I mean? Once I let him know what it was, and I was just like being silly to do the TikTok, he very quickly started lying. And type of one in the chat if y'all want to hear the lie he said. Type of one in the chat if y'all want to hear the excuse as to why he ran up on me and tried to bully me, a grown ass man in public, for filming a happy TikTok. Yes, theatrical people are the most fragile. Yeah, super fragile. Any minor discrepancy makes me like just, jump off the side of a really tall building. Super duper fragile, paying for air. You know what I'm saying? Super fragile. We're the most fragilest people, man. You know what I'm saying? Just cause we act and look like we have it all together, that's just a facade, man. You know what I'm saying? It's just been a 99-year-long facade. You know what I'm saying? So, paying for air, where are you from? You know what I'm saying? Where are you from? Oh, man. But yeah, bro, it sounds like you've picked on some theatrical people before paying for air. You know what I'm saying? So how did you learn that theatrical people are the most fragile paying for air? Are you a bully? I'm not gonna lie. It sounds like you might be. You know what I'm saying? So what got you into picking on happy people theatrical? Paying for air. Who taught you that someone who is happy is, that's the person that you need to try to bully or be mean to? You know what I mean? And how did you figure out not to do that to the tough looking dudes? You know what I mean? What makes you not do that to the tough guys and only the theatrical people?
And self-confidence.
Hurry up and answer, paying for air.
This is how ratchet of a call center.
Hurry up.
Got a job at
when people try to act hard, they usually aren't. Oh, dude, you just said theatrical people are the most fragile, bro. So which is it, bro? Is it happy people who are fragile, or is it hard people who are fragile? Or is it just you hoping that other people are fragile, more fragile than you? Are you projecting? Do you feel like a punk ass? Do you not get what you want or pull any hoes? I hope you do, but the book says you don't. 23 laws of human nature. Robert E. Greene, baby. You gotta read it if you're gonna be in front of people, because it defines every goofy you ever run into, every wannabe heckler, every dude that doesn't have the balls and
all
or
rode out.
the know-how
After
to do
security
what
came
you've
out,
done that's
and
going to
then
be
the
mad
other
at you for
females
doing
came
what you've
back with
done.
guns,
It tells you
and that might have had something
what
to do
all
with
of them are going to
it.
do
I'm just like,
and
man.
why they
Oh,
do it.
the icing on
You
the
know what I
cake
mean?
was a filthy
I won't go into
bitch
detail, but it's a great
watching
book.
and smiling.
Nigga,
She's got her
that
phone
shit tells the
up, trying to
future.
act like she's texting, but she's watching very intently,
That's
and I
what's
can
up.
tell.
What's up, I
She
say?
was
What
so
it is, Lando?
happy that I was
Yo,
about to
so
leave.
anyway, you know what I mean?
This
The
is
guy
another-
who is
So
like
I
paying
ended up
for
getting
air,
fired,
you know what I'm saying?
3 or 4 days later.
Oh,
The moral of this story
yeah.
is,
You sound like a bitter
don't
woman.
pull bitches out of the matrix.
Yeah. W's in the chat to the
man,
mod squad. Now,
Twisms.
what? Oh, no. Okay. Full animated story. It goes longer. Never mind. All right.
What it is,
So,
guys? It's your boy Blasphemous HD.
way louder than
Okay,
last one.
so I showed the last story
Now,
that I told you guys.
with that being said,
to
this
a
dude
bunch of
runs
my
up on me.
friends who came over to the
And,
house to hang
you know,
out.
like, he
And
tries to bully me. He's
after
just
they
like, yo,
got
man,
done
what's
watching
wrong
the
with you,
story,
nigga?
they
You good?
had
Like, what's wrong with you,
way
nigga? He tries to, like, nug out on me. He's 120 pounds.
Now,
You know what I'm saying?
the reason why
So,
they had so
like
many
I said,
questions
if
was
you're
because I
happy,
left a
then
ton of
people who
stuff
are not
out
happy
because
will
I
try to, like,
wanted to get the
make
video
themselves
to
feel better
as close to 10 minutes as
for
possible.
obvious
That was how
reasons
much
that I won't
time
go into detail
I
about.
paid the
You know what I'm
animators to
saying?
animate
By
was 10
trying
minutes.
to
So some
pick
stuff
on
got
you
left out.
because you
So
seem happy.
I wanted
Now,
to tell you
the thing
guys
is
the rest
if
of
you're happy, the reason
everything
why they
that
try
left
this
out.
is because they don't
And
think
I
a
am
happy
going
person
to
is gonna,
spare
break their arm.
no
They don't think a happy person's gonna slap them in the face. You know what I'm saying?
At the time clock,
I want you guys to be the
when
happy
I
people
said
that'll do
that
that.
The two girls were
You know
yelling
what I'm
at me
saying?
on
Just
either sides.
do some
Bunch of
training
stuff I left
and whatnot.
out. So
That's what's up
while
that you
I'm at
watch
the
my
time clock,
Family
and I
Guy
walked
reactions
in
every single
between
night.
the two
You know what I'm
girls
saying?
so that I could clock out
Yeah,
because they
happens to
were
the best of us.
purposely
You know what I'm saying?
holding up the whole freaking line. I've got Destiny on one side yelling and screaming at me, and I've got Giselle on the other side yelling and screaming at me as well. Now, me,
Bro, you
I'm
definitely
used
got
to
to be like a
dealing
bitter ex of mine or
with
something.
ratchet
Poor
females,
thing.
so I
Get well
know
soon.
that they're
You know
trying
what I
to
mean?
make me look
Get
a
well
certain
soon.
type of way.
So,
They're
with
trying
that
to
being
get me.
said,
They're trying to get me
the
to
dude,
freak out.
you know, the
so that
120
I
pound
could
dude,
hit him
he runs
or
up on
something
me
like that,
and he's
so
like,
that they
yo,
can say, "Oh man,
you know what I
Maurice is
mean?
crazy. They
Like,
call the police on me."
you know what I mean? I'm about to
Y'all
kick your ass. Like,
already
what's
know
good?
what it do.
And when he
We
did
just
that, I
successful
mistook him
black
for a real
men
threat.
out this
I
mug.
thought he was
Yes,
really
I'm
trying to fight me.
successful. So
I thought he was really trying to rob me or something. So I was like, no, what's good? Nigga? You know what I mean? So like, it wasn't on purpose. It was a reflex. Like it seemed like, you know what I mean? I thought I was getting robbed. You know? So when I did that, when I was like, yeah, whoop your ass, and I tried to I tried to steal off on him. He's like, oh God, wait, oh no, he literally falls back.
I didn't really expect anybody to come.
You want some food? You want some money? I'll give you anything. You remind me of a friend of mine. That's why I just ran up on you and yelled that at you. You look just like a friend of mine. I thought you were a friend. Oh my God, right? The funny thing was, my white homeboy was with me, Merc Anthony. He's a YouTuber. He was with me filming me do this TikTok. He's the one who helped me film it. And he himself was like, bro, that's crazy. I've never seen that. What the hell was that? And I was like, you know.
I definitely wasn't gonna assault.
You know what I mean? Well, on the bright side of it, if I ever wanted to rob people, that's how I would do it. I would just walk around acting super duper happy. And people would try to rob me or check me. And then I would just rob them for trying. You know? So, it is not negative. It is actually a way for me to get free money if I ever wanted to. Do you know how much a dude that like ran up on me and then like got scared of me, you know how much they'll get, how much they'll pay? Everything. You know what I'm saying? So it's not a bad thing. It's a good thing. It is another blessing of mine in life. You know what I'm saying? I don't even have to run up into people's houses and burgle the way I never did. The way I allegedly did when I was younger. Very, very alleged, by the way. But yeah, ain't even got to do that. I just got to go out in public and be super happy. And then some loser who probably lift weights but ain't never been in a fight before, but who's even a 120-pound dude who can't fight is willing to do it.
I don't remember her name exactly.
Yeah.
You know, just because I don't remember anyone's name.
Yeah, you know, Black Cat, you know,
bad.
it was his fault.
Telling you,
Look, do you know how soundly I sleep at night? If I have to hurt one of these people, I would sleep like a baby. And that's the beautiful thing about, you know what I mean? Like not going after, like, you know what I mean? That's the reason why I don't have no demons about all my, you know, crazy, violent past and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, like, over half of it was just battle experience. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I got, you know, shanked 8 times in the face and once in the back. You know what I'm saying? But I put the guy to sleep who got me in the head, and the guy who got me in the back, he cried while I put my feet on him. But you know what I mean? With that being said, battle experience. You know what I'm saying? That's why it's good. If you've had a crazy early life, you know, count your blessings. Because it makes life way easier in the end, towards the end or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, you know, later on in life, makes it way easier. You know what I mean? You know, get my snacks, get my Cheetos, get my juice, basically get my little hood lunch on and whatnot all the time. Oh, dang. And I come how many years back was what? To see that they've got security. Yo, all right, you guys. If you guys want a super chat or you want me to pay attention to your exact comments, you know what I mean? Make sure to be a super chat. 2 in super chat will get you a shout out and will make you to give you the #1 stamp in the chat. Even though the #1 super chat of the day is Jonathan the Gamer. You know what I'm saying? He is a real one. For real, for real. Bro, man, like, well, I'm an MMA fighter. I sleep better when I get to fight people. It be like that. It be like that, bro. It's like it satiates all of the most important things, bro. You get adrenaline, you get battle experience, you get hoes. You know what I'm saying? Females run everything if they see you put your feet on the guy. You know what I'm saying? So I want you guys to learn to fight today. Have I ever had to befriend a crackhead just so he didn't stab me or something? All the time. Easiest thing in the world. Easiest thing in the world. The #1 way to befriend a C-head is to have C. You know what I'm saying? If you have C, C-heads will love you. Same thing with meth heads too. But the second best way to befriend a C-head, give him a job. You know what I mean? Hey, go rob that Walmart for half their meat section. You know what I mean? For $400 worth of meats, I'll give you $17. He'll do that shit. You know what I'm saying? And then he'll like you because you helped him get better at robbing a Walmart, and you helped him earn an honest dollar, just very dishonestly. You know what I'm saying? That's real, right? Oh, just like taming a wolf in Minecraft. Exactly. Yay! just if you don't feed the wolf correctly, he will stab you with the business end of a broken bottle. You know, that's just the tricks of the trade right there. It just comes with the territory, really. You know. And I'm doing the bunny ears when I do that. They have no surveillance cameras, but I would have to go down to the police station to actually get the footage. But yeah, all right. So I'm gonna tell you guys about a time where I lost my job after we get done with this story. If this video does good, I'll go check. I'll get the footage. You know, I'll see if I can find it. But let me tell you guys exactly what the hell happened. Got you guys coming up fresh. We're gonna leave off at the part where the guy gets out the car, cause that shit was pretty freaking bad. What you guys don't know is this nigga looked just like Party Next Door. Long dreads, freaking wife beater. He was a lanky type of guy. Hey, Unit, thank you for the goat. Still, hey, more lanky than he was muscular, but he was still muscular enough to see all of his, you know, many little bulges and what. Type of 2 in the chat if you guys have heard that crack. Hey, thank you for the 80 goats. Yo, dude. Oh, delicious. Yo, W's in the chat. W's in the chat to Unit. He just said 200 goats.
whatnot through his clothes.
I'm not. I was about to make a joke and say, bro, that's so many goats. I might have to start a heavy petting zoo, like Henry. Nasty motherfucker. If you guys don't know, my childhood friend Henry, he got into goat play. You know what I mean? And he told me 3 years into our friendship, and then I had to make the executive decision to get the hell out of there. I can't be friends with someone who is like, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Yo, W's in the chat to unit for the 300 goats. Appreciate you, Brody. W's in the chat to get Ashton for the 5 goats. I mean, roses. You know what I mean? For real, for real. Yo, W's in the chat. He said way more than 300.
Was freaking huge. So, at this point, when the big dude got out,
you thought I died when you heard my neck crack? Bro, that's wild. See, yo, type of 1 in the chat if you heard my neck crack. Type of 2 in the chat if you didn't hear it.
Luckily enough for me, they stood there.
Human
now,
and the Master of the Universe. Yo, with that being said, Master of the Universe is a good movie. I thought it sucked. I saw the poster, and it was just a half-naked dude with a sword. I wasn't going to watch it. Okay, I was going to skip over that when I was waiting for Spider-Man. Saw the shit on Netflix yesterday. Movie was good as shit. Good as shit. Good. 9 out of 10. 9.5 out of 10. I'm still a bit hurt that he don't have his shirt on when he transforms.
Every situation.
Have I seen Godzilla Minus One? I have not.
So many
I have not seen Godzilla Minus One. You know what I mean? Hey, what's up, Quadruple X? Hopefully you're getting that. Hey, what's up, RPG? What it do, Scepter? What it is? Yo, shout out to our gifters, man. Appreciate you guys for the 396 diamonds, man. Appreciate you guys. I need them to make another blade. Look, we all need another blade. Yeah, I'm saying? But unfortunately, Wesley Snipes is about 84. So I don't know if we'll be able to get one out of him.
And not only that,
who can be another Blade? Hey guys, who can be the next Blade? And it can't be me. I'm lying, it can be me. I'll do the job. I just saw the skit inside my head of me being Blade, nigga.
My options and what is going to happen to me.
I recant my former statement, guys. Jamie Foxx would make a good Blade.
Outside of a popular yet ratchet high school.
I can't stand y'all, bro. Y'all funny. I can't stand that y'all funny, man. This nigga said Jamie Foxx.
To see who is going to win. Oh man, Maurice, he a real one, but the dude
is not Jamie Foxx's Blade, bro. That shit dialectical, bro. I have to make a whole new word for it.
So my
you know what I'm saying?
only animate up to 10 minutes on this particular story, but the next video is going to be out next week. It's 14 minutes long. It's out a lot.
Did somebody just call me a chocolate dumpling?
I'm trying to finish this story up.
Motherfucker, first of all, what the fuck is a dumpling?
And I have
is that some sort of is that something from Krispy Kreme?
Uploading tomorrow.
Is that?
To me, I was walking out
like
with a amount of chicks, maybe like 2 or 3 girls.
Dumpling?
Right?
Is that a vegetable?
This huge party next door looking dude. He's out of his car.
Michael B. Jordan. Michael B. Jordan. I don't know, bro. I'm thinking about who could be Blade. Who could be Blade, man?
Right. So, big dude, he's out the car.
I was about to say Shaquille O'Neal. Never mind. Not Shaquille O'Neal. Not Big Shaq Diesel.
I looked to my
Denzel Washington.
3 white dudes. To which case, and
y'all cracking jokes, bro. Not Denzel Washington as Blade, bro. Don't. Not Equalizer as Blade, nigga.
And on the other side of me,
but I can see that though. That's a pretty good one. Let's see, Tom Holland is Blade. That's a tough sale. That's a rough sale right there. You know what I mean? Yeah, not Shaq. You know what I mean? For real, for real. You know what I mean? Yeah. 1,000,000%. Appreciate the compliment.
But not before
yeah, I don't know about it. King Batch's Blade, you know what? That's getting warmer. We're getting warmer. We're getting warmer. You know what? That black guy that said surprise, motherfucker. Like that guy would make a pretty good Blade as well. No, Godfrey. Godfrey is Blade.
I've got to prove that I'm the baddest. They got to prove all this.
Donald Glover.
They
No,
wanted
not
me to
Donald
run.
Glover as
So
Blade.
the
That's
party next door dude
just
standing in
silly.
front of me. He's yelling and woofing
50
like he's
Cent
about
is
to do
Blade?
something.
Nah,
His body
man.
language is telling me I've got a gun and I'm bigger than you. But I could also tell he was also confused because I wasn't running. I wasn't.
I'm really thinking, man. Tyrone Magnus will make a great Blade.
But it was only on the inside.
1,000,000%.
You know, and also on top of that,
Tyrone Magnus will make a great Blade. I can see that. King Bats will do good as well.
I more than likely get killed, or at least put in the hospital, or at least.
Who's that cat who played A8? The guy who played A-Train could make a good Blade too. You know what I'm saying? You know, what's some good old school movies that they need to recast for the future? You know what I'm saying?
Really
Samuel L. Jackson. That's just racist. We might as well say Morgan Freeman for Blade.
To do something first, because he's the alpha male in this situation. So the white guy in the car, he's not doing anything either because he, just like the other guys inside of me, are waiting for the big party next door guy to, you know, pop off first.
But yeah,
because he's the ringleader.
Let's see.
So, and I understood all of this immediately. These guys are yelling and
Snoop Dogg would make a surprisingly good Blade.
They're trying to get me to run.
Type of one in the chat if Snoop Dogg would make a surprisingly good Blade. You know what I'm saying? Type of two in the chat if Snoop Dogg would make a horrible Blade. You know what I mean? No judgment. Will Smith?
Punk out. Like, that's what they're doing.
Only if Jada Pinkett Smith was the villain of the Blade movie, I would watch that shit.
Is basically
that's when I would only go watch it then. Jada Pinkett Smith has to be the enemy vampire attempting to suck the life out of Will Smith, and not in the good way. You know, kind of like how she's actually done in real life. She's got to be the villain. I watched that. I watched that shit 100 times.
Is gonna chase that dog down.
Don't even call it Blade. Call that shit Truth. Truth, nigga.
Very badly. Like, they're gonna
that's real.
Chew him up. It happens all the time.
Anyone? Who would go see that?
But since I knew that, I knew what not to do.
Angelia says, BHD, can we get a smooch?
To steal off in front of
3 galaxies.
If I do that, you know, there's a good chance that the other
3 galaxies.
won't fight me. But
I don't even kiss my main. I don't even kiss the chicks I be kicking it with.
If I steal off on the big dude, if I take this big dude out, all that means is I'm
gonna edit that out.
Shot. Not to say
see, and I don't because I respect their.
Grab his balls, pull in a way that I know it's not supposed to be pulled. Hey, he's going down. You know what I'm saying? But
where you guys from, and what time is it where you guys are at?
They're gonna take me out. You know what I mean?
I don't even remember what I was saying before.
After that.
Something that made no sense.
What if I turn around?
No, but you got to respect the breast. You know, you got to.
20 feet away.
You know, be nice to the titty, especially if it.
Run over one of the guys, but someone would have jumped in front of the car. So I would have probably.
But yeah, where you guys from? And what time is it? You guys are from Massachusetts. That's good, Tyrese. That you're from Massachusetts. You know what I'm saying? Man, and not even to change the subject. It's just good to know that you're stable and that you're where you're at. Hey, what's up, Hayden B. Cappin? You know what I'm saying? What's up, Exes? Hey, yo. Japanese hieroglyphics. You're from New York Western. Hey, you're from America. That's what's up.
Because if I fight,
hell, you're from Austin, Texas. Yes, 4 X's. Yo, you've been watching me for 10 years. That's what's up, Joe. That's what's up. Yes. My girlfriend just sent me your live. Should I do something to myself?
Because, you know, everybody wants to be in a story later. Yeah, man, you see how I messed him up. Yeah, he was
for the first time in my life, I am going to say out loud, sir, I please hope what you said was sexual. All right, that's the one time I'll say that. Click that shit, because I'll never say it again, sir. I hope you mean sexually. All right, that's all I gotta say about that.
For that, probably 15 seconds. Actually, you don't get a lot of clout. Well, I'm not gonna run because if I run, I'm gonna beat the hell up, and I'm gonna beat the hell up tired. If I run, if I swing on these cats, I could very well be the reason that I get blamed. And I'm not willing to be in a situation where I can be blamed for my own damn death. Literally prevented. I just made the wrong option. I just made the wrong call, and I got it. I don't want that.
Yo, that's the darkest joke I've made in like 4 years, bro. Darkest joke I've made in 4 years, bro. Nigga.
So he starts jumping at me.
Yo, for a shout out, you know what I'm saying? If you want me to say your name, Griffin, send a single rose.
Take a step back.
You know what I'm saying? Nigga, that shit made me laugh.
It was all
That was a good ass joke. My girlfriend sent me this live. Should I do something to myself? Please, me, please. I hope this comment was sexual. You know what I mean? It's the only time I'll ever say that. Every other time, person just gets straight banned. You feel me? Very interesting blunt rotation. Yo, so what you guys, what's you guys' hobbies and interests? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, look, ladies, you know what I'm saying? Look, ladies, if y'all watching this mug, man, you know what I'm saying? Look, you know what I mean? Like, it's $10 to see it, and it's $500 to sit. You know what I'm saying? Those are my prices. Actually, $4,000 to sit.
Stand up to him, and definitely, and even if he has, definitely never.
Is it bad that I got that before?
Cars worth of people there, willing to jump the person with.
But yeah, $10 to see it, $4,000 to cop a squat, ladies. You know, I guess this is the part where I would say just giving it away, but I'm not. I do charge, you know, and before anybody out there tries to slut shame me, I have 17 babies that I've gotta look after. I've got 17 babies. You know,
at that point,
so
his logical mind started clicking back
I'm just
place. Because when people get turned up,
providing for my children.
People are ramping, other people mess them up.
All 17 of them.
People tend to lose control of their emotions. And
Type of one in the chat.
That's basically how like 80 to 90% of people going to prison or jail.
Type of one in the chat if that sounded believable about me having the 17 children. Type of two in the chat if I don't have no kids. You know, and because you've known me for a while. You know what I mean?
And you're like,
did this start a different? Oh, this is the same video. Cool.
Your emotions lied to you. She's probably really cool.
My bad, y'all. I've been telling stories.
It's even worse when people get real turned up, especially when there's violence afoot.
You know, a dude who's named Henry who might take that offer. Hey, Biscuit, thank you for the 10 straight racisms. Appreciate you, Brody. Damn, y'all know me too well. Shit, see the spider nose? I wasn't telling the truth with that one. Glob nose. Hey, Basquit, thank you for the 10 poplars, Brody. What it do, art apologist? Ah, yes. Yeah, women find guys who take care of their babies hot. Keep going, BAG. Look, women find guys who have 28 babies hot because he was able to sleep with 28 women. Wait, how many kids do we have?
Don't turn me up. You know what I mean? I'm an action type of dude. Either you're gonna do the action. You know what I mean? You got to do the action in order to get the desired result from me.
Yeah. That math check out like a motherfucker.
Like you just saying.
Yeah, that math check out. Yeah.
That's not enough.
Because if you have 18 babies, you had to sleep with at least.
Time, such a big crowd is forming that it's looking all bad. The guard from inside the building comes out, and he's got a gun.
18 babies.
He comes out. Well, one thing I noticed is he kept his distance.
You got to sleep with.
He stayed way the back. He stayed way the hell back. He wasn't willing to really.
It's a damn. Damn.
I guess
it goes both ways. Because like if you got 18 babies, you got to sleep with 11 women to get 18 babiys.
Look out.
But the numbers don't match.
Like I said, a lot of people were coming.
But then if you slept with 24 women to get 18 babies,
my homeboy Leek's sister,
the numbers still don't match. But they do. They don't and do at the same time. It's wild.
Some of the other girls
it's wild.
They went and they got their pistols.
You know what I mean?
I don't think they scared the guys off. What I think it was
good
was since
that's real. Yeah, no, I don't. You know what I mean? I don't really talk to Randy like that. You know what I mean? We outgrew each other. You know what I mean? I wanted to make videos, and he wanted to talk about how the white man was keeping him down because he's black. And I was like, bro, I'm BlastphamousHD. How I can't believe in that, nigga. I'm already BlastphamousHD, nigga. I can't believe in that. You know what I mean? And he's just like, no, man, it's white people. They're all holding us back. It's the white people. I'm just like, the fuck. And then I started working out. And then he told me that I was becoming zesty because I started working out. And I was like, I think getting in shape gets you more women. Who works out to get men? I don't want no men. I don't work out to get men. That just doesn't make any sense. So, you know what I mean? And then he gave us all COVID. So after that, I was like, this nigga literally, it's like he went out, got bit by a zombie, came back and didn't tell anyone. That's exactly what he did. He caught COVID, knew he had it, and didn't tell anyone until everyone else got it. You know what I mean? And after that, I was like, you know what?
No dudes had my back. All the dudes was ride for your boy. All the dudes when the cars pulled off, because you know they were probably scared that the police run away because they actually were. Tell me why.
Like, you know what I mean?
Ran up on me that I had just kicked the
What did you do? You did nothing wrong, G. Mosser.
Of the school.
You know what I mean?
They all crowded around me. Oh man, that was crazy, bro. That was crazy.
Hey, Will M. Hooper, please, I need you to elaborate. You know what I mean? So, Will M. Hooper says loyalty is looked at like it's something to be avoided. Stupid hoes. William Hooper, please elaborate. You have 1 minute. You have 30 seconds to elaborate. You know what I mean? Be completely truthful and honest. Otherwise, my mod squad's going to get rid of you. You know what I'm saying? But to this, I will say, like, would someone who tells someone who's getting themselves in better shape and getting healthier that they're sick and zesty for doing so? Is that loyalty? Is it loyal to go out, get COVID, know that you got COVID, and then go and give it to everyone that lets you live there for free? Is that loyalty? Why does me and all of my best friends that live with me and all of the children that they brought to the house deserve to get COVID?
Hope you guys enjoyed the story, man.
So I would like to know.
This is 100% true.
You know what I mean?
Got the surveillance,
I just want to know.
Camera footage.
You know what I mean?
I should probably actually go.
Hurry up, Will. You got 15 seconds.
I want to actually see the situation, and I would actually like to see the situation.
Yep. Hurry up.
I'm gonna have to go grab that. But
I mean, like, bro, and this is back when everyone thought that getting COVID meant you died.
Make sure to comment, like, and or subscribe. It's your boy BlastphamousHD.
You guys are type of one in the chat if you guys remember back when everyone thought that getting COVID was a death sentence. Because the proper thing to do once you got COVID was to go and be somewhere else for 2 weeks. I would have gotten Randy a hotel room. I would have. Easy. 2 weeks. And I told him that. I'm the one who drove him to the hospital to find out if he had COVID or not. I picked him up and drove him home. And then he didn't tell me on the ride home. We were in the car for 30 minutes. Why wouldn't he tell me? He had the paper showing that he had COVID. Just didn't tell anyone. Until 2 weeks later and everyone in the house had it, including their kids. And it was my fault because I had the COVID house. So, you know what I mean? Man. Hey, what's up, swag? But, you know, like, best of wishes too, dude. I have no ill will towards dude. You know what I'm saying? Which is why I put him out. Because I'm like, if I would have left him there, he would have just kept doing more jacked up crap. Because he wasn't paying no rent. So I ain't want to get a bad opinion of the dude. So I ain't like, you know what I mean? I shouldn't have to get COVID or worried about who he's pulling a fully loaded AK-47 on. Because, you know, Randy totally pulled a fully loaded AK-47 on a homeless dude who showed up and was about to shoot him. But Scotty Chicken stopped him. Yeah. I know, right? Yeah. a loaded AK-47, fully loaded. He even cocked it back. Shh. Why are you here? Who told you to come here? Ooh, yep. I mean, but you know, I can't believe I did. Yeah, you don't want to look out for all, you know what I mean? Yeah, whatever. So, yo, type of 1 in the chat if you guys can hear all the audio. Type of 2 in the chat if you guys can't hear the audio. Jill. Yo, so where are you guys from and what time is it where you guys are at? Yeah, he put himself on that delusional lifestyle of believing you can just blame white people for mistakes or for anything that doesn't go right. And I don't believe in that. I don't believe in judgment. I don't believe in judging any one race because of their race. Personally. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm not doing it. You know what I mean? Let's see. But yeah, my advice to you guys is do not let yourself, don't let yourself you know what I mean? Yeah, I had some hella good freaking advice just now. So let's see. I was telling you guys the first story. I just remembered what it is. Hey, Basquid, thank you for the 24 straight racisms. Appreciate you. If you guys become a fan, you can get those emojis as well. Hey, Biscuit, thank you for the heart me. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate you, Brody. Man. Bro, my favorite streamer is the Miles Morales dude, the black guy. You know what I mean? That dude is goated. For real, for real. Yeah, people don't choose the race they're given. You know what I mean? Yeah, I don't believe that anyone deserves to be persecuted because of their race, be it white, black, Mexican, or Guadalajaran. You know what I'm saying? And I have no problem with people that do persecute people because of the color of their skin, as long as they don't, you know what I mean? As long as they don't come anywhere near my baby shower. You know what I mean? For real. I'm not gonna lie, racist people are lame. They're boring people to me. You know what I mean? Racist people are pretty freaking boring. I don't know. You know what? Racist people lost their sting to me. You know what I'm saying? Back when I ran into this entire racist group of dudes, it was 50 freaking dudes. And I always wondered why they didn't have no women. Only to find out later on that they were smashing goats. Not even joking. That's not a prank. Not joking. Not joking. You know what I'm saying? Nigga. When I went to jail, only people who actually gave shit about me was black and Hispanic people. Yeah, the one matrix, it's really like that. It's really like that. You know what I mean? What it is the world's weakest people are very, very vocal about their hate. You know what I'm saying? They're very loud about their hate. That's why Myron Gaines is so loud. He is the weakest army man I've ever met in my life. He screams weakness. He screams no hoes. He screams hasn't been laid in 5 years. He just screams, man. Just screams. I wouldn't want to listen to him. I would want to fight him. I wouldn't want to listen to him. I don't want to hear anything he really has to say, man. You know what I mean? He doesn't really give good dating advice because he doesn't get dates. Myron Gaines, you know what I mean? Myron Gaines is somebody I don't really like, man. I don't really like him. I don't like him. Myron Gaines, the reason why I don't like him is because Myron Gaines, he reminds me of a dude I once knew back in the day that wanted to be black. He wanted to be black bad. He wanted to be black so bad that he would crack jokes, and when no one would laugh, he would just start being racist towards black people. And we would look at him bro, you're black. We could tell that his racist jokes, he was trying to hurt our feelings. Nigga, you's a nigga too. We's all niggas, nigga. Nigga. Fuck we doing? So, luckily enough for him, all of us, we understood how goofy all of his foolishness was. You know what I'm saying? So we didn't really care about any of his racism towards other black people when he was spewing at us. You know what I'm saying? For real, for real. That's what's up. Yo, so that one Matrix says Marvin is so obnoxiously annoying. He has allegations if you didn't know. Who's Marvin? Yo, you talking about Marvin the Martian? That piece of shit. He doesn't even have a mouth. And he's out doing stuff to people that don't deserve the stuff to be doing it to. Brock, man, yo, you mean Marvin Gaye? Marvin Gaye did this? That son of a bitch, that son of a slut, the one Matrix. I cannot believe Marvin Gaye has done this. You got the video of the, you got like, you know what I mean? Like, what did he do? What did Marvin Gaye do? You know? What has Marvin done? Oh, you mean Marvin? Oh. I meant Myron Games. My bad. I was trying to figure out who Marvin was. I was like, Marvin? Looney Tunes? Wile E. Coyote cartoons? Marvin the Martian? I was like, my brain started going down the list of potential Marvins that could have been guilty of this. Marvin Gaye, Marvin the Martian, you know what I'm saying? Who's another Marvin? What is Marvel? No, that's Marvel Gardens. Damn, I thought it was Marvin Gardens. That's a monopoly. Hey, Kevin, thank you for the heart me, Brody. Yo, Kevin, thank you for the straight racisms. I'm fucking crying, bro. I'm gonna edit that out. I mean, yo, what other Marvins can we come up with, chat? That one Matrix. Hey, thank you for the rose. What other Marvins is there, guys? Look, I didn't know. I wanted to know what Marvin did. Y'all said there was allegations. Not a lot of Marvins. Nigga. Yo, that's what's up. You got good taste, Nairi. You know what I mean? Nigga. Or I mean, racist people make perfect punching bags. They don't. Racist people are too weak, man. They don't even fight back. I'm gonna tell you, bro. Beating up somebody that don't want to fight back, bro. It's not gratifying. You know what I'm saying? The real gratification comes in breaking into that person's home and lifting their big screen TV because you've been sizing it up. They've been throwing a little dinner parties. You come through, enjoy a scone, perhaps a Triscuit or two, maybe some caviar if they're sedity with it. You know what I'm saying? But your real talk, you've been eyeing the big screen television. That's the pay dirt right there, man. You know what I'm saying? You've been eyeing the dinette set, the ottoman, and the end table. You know what I'm saying? And you go and get your cousin, Jesus, because he Mexican, to come through with a white van, pick all that up on Thursday while he at work. You know what I'm saying? And do not ask me why I know that so well. You know? But yeah, where you guys from? You know what I'm saying? What time is it where you guys at, man? Hey, yeah, that's real. Marvin from Home Alone. Nigga, y'all niggas taking me back, bro. Nigga, them Home Alone traps, them Home Alone booby traps, nigga, them take me back. I've always wanted to do that. Oh, sorry about suggesting Samuel Jackson. No, there's nothing wrong with suggesting Samuel L. Jackson's blade. It's like an acting exercise, you know what I'm saying? Samuel Jackson will make a good... You'd be better off with Morgan Freeman's blade than Samuel L. Jackson. But at least you didn't say Ryan Reynolds. Huh? That's always better. Marvin Gerard. That's what's up from the Blacklist. Damn, I ain't even seen that. Nigga. Good? Maybe it's Starving Marvin. Hey, you ain't never lied. Me personally, I would have preferred to be Marv from What's that shit called? Damn. I forgot what it's called. Let me see. Yeah. We'll figure it out later. I was totally telling you guys a story. See, this phone is on 17%, so I want to get the story out before. Oh, well, yeah. Myron, Myron's a crappy person. I wouldn't want to be anywhere near him. Like, I don't know. It really sucks too, because I used to like him before I heard him speak. You know what I'm saying? And once I heard him give his opinions, that's when I realized I didn't want to be nowhere near him. And then it's even worse because I've seen a lot of Myron's videos, and the more and more his videos, I realize that Myron is a very, very closeted dude, and he's pissed because people call him zesty, and there's evidence of him being zesty on the internet, and he's gotten it thrown in his face. You know what I'm saying? Because he's a YouTuber, and he's mad at that. So now he just lashes out. It's obvious. It's also very grossly apparent that he wants to be black very badly, but we won't let him for good reason. We giving that nigga away in the racial draft. We treating that nigga the way whatchamacallit treated OJ in the racial draft, the way Dave Chappelle treated OJ during his first racial draft of his show. You know what I'm saying? Get that nigga away immediately. Nigga. Shit. Yep. Give away, what's his name again? Give away Myron. Is Myron black? Type 1 in the chat if Myron's black. Type 2 in the chat if Myron is Mexican. Type 3 in the chat if Myron is Islamic woman. Because he's got to be at least Islamic. Hey, Jay Hayes. What's up, Brody? You know what I'm saying? Hey, what's up, Mike? What's up? That's awesome that you've been watching me for years, Odyssey. Yo, that's awesome that I was part of your childhood, Jaden. Yeah. Michael Jai White has played. That's a good one, Black Cat. Sometimes if you're really lucky, they girl is down. Whose girl is down? Look, your best chance, if you ever want to smash somebody's like chick, your best bet is a married chick. Married chicks are smashing immediately. The minute their man gets jealous of you, she's with it. So 100% Cambodian, yo. Hey, W's in the chat, the picture. Yo, thank you for the $1 in super chat, Brody. W's in the chat, the pixel. Yo, you are second only by Jonathan the Gamer, who sent 30 directly through the tip jar a little while ago. Hey, appreciate you for the Let 'em Cooks. Hey, that one Matrix, appreciate you for the diamonds, Brody. All right, you guys, we're at 483 diamonds. If we reach 3,000 diamonds, I will tell you guys the tale of... It's actually a good story, probably. I'll tell you guys the tale of... The girl that cheated on me with her cousin. Type 1 in the chat if you guys want to hear the story of the girl that cheated on me with her own cousin. Once we reach the next super chat milestone, type 2 in the chat if once we reach the next super chat milestone, you guys want to hear the story of the only time I've nearly been hit by a car. Or the story of when Josh got hit by a car. More stories coming in all the time. Just released a brand new one 4 days ago. Make sure to go check it out. Bro, my stories, I've got crazy stories, bro. I'll admit that, bro. I've got so many stories of me nearly getting clapped. You know, no Diddy, but like nearly getting murked. Man. But it's a good thing, though, because I see it all as battle experience. You know what I mean? What was that buff high schooler guy that threatened even teachers you talked about? Smoke. Yes, his name was Smoke Linaz. Very, very, very smoke. Okay, so with that being said, once we reach the super chat milestone, you guys, once we reach the super chat milestone, which is 50 in super chat, which is either 29 more, 19 more on the YouTube channel or through the tip jar, 19 more on the YouTube through the tip jar and or whichever way, the TikTok or something. Well, I mean the Cash App. You know what I'm saying? Or 3,000 diamonds on TikTok. I will be telling you guys the story of the woman that cheated on me with her own cousin. Now, before I tell you guys that story, I'm going to tell you guys the story that we're here to hear about. Oh, yeah. The story that we're here to hear about, unless Jonathan the Gamer is here possibly, is the time I got hella betrayed. Alright, so, you know what I'm saying? I was hanging out with this chick, right? Now I met this anime girl, you know what I'm saying? And this anime girl was fine, bad, you know what I mean? Like, baby girl was so bad, like, she was bad. She was so bad that if she'd have acted right, you know what I'm saying? I'd have got her ass, you know what I mean? Like, in a year, if she would have acted right for like a straight year, I might even, you know what I mean? Like, she was bad, bro. Light skin, long hair, in good shape, great titty meat. You know what I'm saying? Just great stuff. You know what I mean? And, you know what I mean? Like, so we was hanging out in my crib, right? I met her on like 4 different occasions, right? The first time I met her was, you know, she was like hanging out with this different dude or whatever, right? We was all at the same convention. Met her there, everything was cool, just highs and buys, left. Next time we ran into each other at another party or whatever, right? Highs and buys, we left. We ran into each other again at the bar. Highs and buys, but this time we all exchanged information, then I left, you know what I'm saying? So, I talked to the girl a couple times, man, and she came through to she came through this other crib I was at, and, you know, everything was cool, but nothing happened, right? This time, about a month ago, baby girl comes through to a different crib that I'm at the time, right? She comes through, and 20 bucks till we reach our next super chat milestone. 19 technically. You know what I mean? So, with that being said, baby girl came through, you know what I mean? And when she came through, I had my homeboy with me, right? And my homeboy is a doctor type of guy, right? My homeboy, he's super buff, super in shape, right? He's literally he makes like 20 G's a month, I think. I'm guessing, right? 15 to 20 G's a month. I'm just guessing, right? Now, he has this huge mansion, biggest movie theater in the world in his basement, all of this shit. And he's 42. How many women do you think he smashed in his entire life? In shape, you know, like, girls think he looks good. You know what I mean? Like, has been doing martial arts for 20 years. He has all of this stuff going for him. He's a high-up doctor. He has all of this money, tons of money in the bank. You think he smashed it? Hey, that's not bad. Come on, guys, give me the numbers. How many females do you think he smashed in his entire life? Hook it up. Come on. You know what I'm saying? We got 1,000. We got 1,000 going one. You need at least 50 plus. You need at least 50 plus. Understandable, black cat. You know what I mean? We got you know what I mean? Like we got 50 plus, 100 plus. Okay, that's a good one. Joshua with 100 plus, black cat with 100 plus. What we got? You know what I'm saying? We just got back. Yeah. But yeah, come on, let's get more guesses. You know what I mean? Yeah, this is OG music. 70 plus. Okay, so we got all of them. We got 1,000 plus, 50 plus, 70 plus, and 100 plus. 6. 6 bodies. He slept with 6 women in his entire life. We're talking about as far as like looks and money goes, this nigga is a top 1%er. Easy. 6. 6. Black cat, nah, you lying, that can't be for real. 6. And it perfectly aligns with the stats. The stats say that 85% of men will only sleep with 1 to 4 partners in their entire, 1 to 6 in their entire life. 1 to 6. 6. If you have less than 6 bodies, that's really good. Because my homeboy, who's a top 1%er, who's married and all that shit, he's a 6. You know, and that's not bad. That's not bad. You know, you're not supposed to go out and just slut and just nut and just shoot stuff and then just you know and just orgasm. That's no. You know, you're not supposed to just do that. You know, unless you are. In which case you do a lot of that. And good job also if he is doing that. But, you know, with that being said, yeah, I mean, you're not like so, yeah, I mean, anybody out there who's only got 3, who's only got 6, who's still a virgin by the age of like 20, normal stuff. Look up the stats. Hey, what's up, Emperor Trilla? You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of dudes, they feel like, oh, I'm not the man because I haven't boned 1,000 chicks. Nigga, I ain't boned 1,000 chicks. I won't go into detail. But I've boned nowhere near 1,000. And what's up to one man? Gia. Would I collab with Kanye West? Unfortunately, yes. I would listen to him bicker and I would collab with him. You know what I'm saying? Hey, what's up, Sharice Brewster? All right, so with that being said, I'm 1,000 plus is Lil Wayne level. No, it's not. Lil Wayne does not have a high body count either. I don't know, bro. I can almost guarantee you Lil Wayne is less than 50. Probably less than 50. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. Bonnie Blue's different. Look, a chick getting laid is way different than a guy getting laid. Okay? Because I'll keep it real. If a chick really wants to get laid, it is not hard. Not hard at all. 1,000 a night? I mean, that's just creepy. That's doing too much. Appreciate you guys for all the diamonds, man. We're up to 485 diamonds. Was it more than 10 bones? Robert Downey Jr.'s probably got 10. So, with that being said, my body count? Bruh. Are you guys asking my body count, man? Bruh. If we reached our super chat milestone, I would tell you guys my body count. Deal. All right, so 15. Appreciate the compliment. I appreciate the compliment. Oh, Jack says 15. Appreciate the compliment. That's what's up. Yeah, she's trying to speed run AIDS. Oh, Bonnie Blue is trying to speed run AIDS. Pluto says 6. Appreciate the compliment. 3, and I'm not ashamed. Appreciate the compliment. I appreciate the compliment. Anything over 1 is a compliment. Anything over 0 is a compliment. Bruh. Another great streaming video. Hey, thank you, Brody. Bruh. Dude, that BHD story time from earlier, man, it took me back. So with that being said, I'm going to tell you guys another story of when I lost a job. Bro, This chick hired me to be a mover. She hired me to move her stuff. You know what I'm saying? And like, she's gonna pay me like $200 to do it, right? So I was a porter. I was a porter working at this job called at Twin Estates. And a porter is you basically your outdoor janitor. So I'm cleaning up a bunch of stuff outside, walking around, everything's all good. And this woman opens up the door and she's like, yo, I need some help fixing something. Like, can you come help me real quick? And I was like, you know, yeah, sure. Who the hell? I gotta at least talk to y'all a little bit before I like go live with y'all. But yeah, just talk to me in the chat. 80? That's a good guess. That's a good guess. I appreciate the compliment. I'll tell you guys what. If somebody sends 5 in super chat, I'll tell you guys my body chat. I'll tell you guys my body count. Or 3 galaxies, and I'll tell you guys my body count. 3 galaxies or 5 in super chat on the YouTube channel. All right. So with that being said, I'm working at Twin States, and I'm a janitor or whatever. Right? I'm an outdoor janitor. This woman calls me into her crib, and when I get in there, she asks me if I want something to drink and if I want to sit down and talk to her for a second. I say, yeah, you know, I mean, you know, whatever. So she gives me a drink. I sit down. She, you know what I mean? And we talk for a little bit. We talk about like 10, 15 minutes. And then I tell her I got to go and get back to work. So she's like, oh, okay, cool. My body count is 1. There's nothing wrong with that, Blake. My homeboy lost his virginity when he was 26. You know what I'm saying? Bro. So my homeboy, bro, like my homie, the guy I told you guys about, with only 6 bodies or whatever. And he's like 42, super duper in shape, has everything going for him. Bro, he is married. And it looked real bad, man. It don't look good. And he keep trying to swear to me that I'm tripping. But I don't even want, I try not to even talk to him about marriage. Because he's married, I'm not. We gonna have differing opinions. But he keeps bringing this shit up. He keep bringing it up to throw it in my face that I just have women, that I just have sex friends. You know what I mean? I just have female sex friends. And he's like, oh yeah, man, but like that's not true love. You know what I mean? You don't get the true love. All you get is just sat on. You know what I mean? You just get horribly awesomely sat on. Yeah, that's all you get is just sat on. And you know, like, you know what I mean? They give you whatever you want, but that's all you get, right? He's like, it's not real love. It's not true love. He be saying that shit, right? So I tell him, it's my homeboy Jay-Z, it is not. So I be telling him, I be like, bro, like, so then he said, so I'm like, bro, like, your wife has been in a different country, comes to see you 2 days out of the month. She sees you 1 day a month. 1 day a month is when he sees his wife. The other days, she's in Zimbabwe with her very, very black African teacher, who's a big black guy. And they're not doing nothing sexual, guys. She ain't getting slayed out. She ain't getting clapped. She's not getting thrown over the shower rails. Boom, boom, boom. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's not what happening, guys. Because it's love. They're in love. They've been married for 7 years. And just because she lives in a different country and only sees him 1 day out of the month, one day out of the month. You know what I'm saying? But and even better yet, that 1 day a month is so much to him that he has been and will continue to pay for everything she needs, even stuff that the teacher needs. Because she'll probably hit him up and be like, hey, Stedman needs a brand new desk. Are you a good husband? And you're going to give me your money to buy Stedman the desk? Because, you know, we're just friends. Or are you going to be a bad husband and get in your feelings and not give me your money to buy this other guy's stuff with? That's, you know what I mean? Yeah. Yo, so where you guys from? And what time is it where you guys are at? Bro, what? Bro, what do they even did for work? My homeboy is a doctor. He's a world-renowned doctor, very famous. And the chick, she is a studying medical person, a registered nurse. She's a traveling, studying nurse. Yo, W's in the chat to AMS Centurion. Yo! All right, you guys, with that being said, you know what I'm saying? What was I going to give you guys for once we reach 5 in Super Chat? You know what I mean? That's our second Super Chat of the day. You know what I'm saying? Well, actually, our third. You know what I mean? But, yo, let's see. Good. Hey, what's up, Snoop? What it is, Ashton? Oh, my body count. Damn. Shit. Fair is fair, guys. Fair is fair. Damn. My body count. Oh, shit. Oh, shit, guys. Oh, this is bad, guys. Oh, my body count's embarrassing. Appreciate you, AMS. I'm a man of my word, though. You feel me? My body count is 90 so far. 90 so far. You know what I'm saying? Women, they don't like nice guys, man. They don't like them at all. Look, okay, look, guys. 90 sounds like a lot. All right? I get that. But I am not a whore. All right? So don't you slut shame me. Don't you slut shame me. Nigga. Nah, you can slut shame me. Hey, that's what's up. Appreciate the compliment, ASO. He says I'm a liar. The book says you have no bodies. But who's counting? Yeah, I'm saying Snoop. I got 5 right now. There's nothing wrong with that. Look, technically you're not even supposed to get past 6. You know what I'm saying? Y'all paid me to y'all super chatted me to say this. I wasn't gonna tell y'all. I ain't wanna tell it. I don't want to tell it. You know what I mean? Because believe it or not, me mentioning my body count online makes women, you know, because women hate guys that already smash. You know, so yeah, man, this is like some bad female, like a really pretty chick out there is watching this. She's super in shape, you know, probably even frothing in the loins area. And she sees this and hears that I have 90 bodies. Now she's not frothy anymore. She's dry as a summer in Las Vegas because it's like 115. You know what I mean? Is that not? Did I help? Don't slut shame this man. Jonathan the Gamer, you're hilarious. He said, hey, don't you slut shame this man. I'm not tripping, Mike. I mean, I just realized, and I'm not shaming, but does woman pegging a man count as a negative body? I think it does. I think you lose a body if you let the woman enter you. If the man is the one that gets bent over the washing machine, you lose a body. Yep. Going out with the trout, you lose half a body. Yep. Never, don't let women bend you over stuff, guys. I'm just, you know what I mean? Understandable. You know what I mean? Oh, shit. Yo, all right, so I'm going to tell you guys this story, right? So peep game. Dude, what story was I telling y'all? So I'm going to tell you guys a story of when I got betrayed by my date. I think it was a story I was telling. Bad bitty coming through. You know what I mean? Looking to be body number 91. You feel me? And she was not like women, they like that shit. They don't like a man that's loyal and loving and all of that stuff. They don't want any of that. And this chick was no different. She didn't want any of that. She did not want any of that. Now, she was there on demon timing. You know what I'm saying? Her timing was so demonic that I said no. I didn't even want it. Man, wasn't when you got fired? Let's see. When I got fired from the janitor's place. You know what I'm saying? W in the chat to Jonathan the Gamer. Appreciate you for reminding me, Brody. So, peep game. Let's see. What was I fired from? Oh, okay. The moving job. So, I'm in this chick's apartment. I'm enjoying some drinks. You know what I'm saying? Shit's looking like it's going to go the right way. Right? And the female, before, like, you know what I mean? She asked me, she's like, yo, you know, we should hang out more often. I'm like, oh, yeah, that's cool. We should hang out more often, you know what I mean? I enjoyed the drink. She's like, oh, because it's hot outside, working outside. She's like, oh, okay, cool. So I leave, you know what I mean? And then I'm working again like a week later. And she see me working and she walk up to me, she's like, yo, hey, you want to go have a drink real quick? I'm like, oh, okay, cool. So I go into her apartment, I sit down, I'm sipping the pineapple juice. And then she goes into her back room and she comes out in full on lingerie, just straight lingerie. And I'm like, shit. Now, men, what you'll quickly notice is the only time that you get these situations is when you don't like the woman. If you don't want the woman, oh, she all over you. Oh, she, you know what I mean? She's throwing it. But if you like the woman, if you're complimenting her, telling her you like her a lot, then you won't get this. You'll never get this. You know what I mean? Bro, I'm not even gonna go into that story. But this happened on the second time, right? Women love guys that don't love them. You know? I don't know. Women are backwards. I don't know what it is. So, with that being said, I'm freaking, you know what I mean? I'm sitting there and I'm uncomfortable because I didn't like her like that. I didn't really like her like that. And she starts like offering me stuff to give up the beat back. You know what I mean? I didn't want to say give up the cheeks because that's weird. But you know what I mean? You know what I mean? She starts offering to give me stuff for me to, like, you know, to hook her up with some what they call it? 2 seconds in heaven. Yeah, you know, hook her up with a little abrupt, a little quick and easy, you know? And, you know what I mean? And she's like, yo, you know, like, I'll give you food. And I was like, I had a girlfriend at the time, so I was like, you know, no, I'm cool. Because, like, the way she looked, it looked like if she sat on me, my legs would have to be amputated. You know what I mean? So, like, you know what I mean? Because she was like a big one. You know what I mean? She was, you know? So, large and unimpressive. So, with that being said, you know what I'm saying? Then baby girl offered me a job. She's like, yo, you know what I mean? I got this moving job, pays $200. I'm moving in like a couple weeks. I want you to come through and help me move. And you know what I mean? Like, blah, 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 blah. And I thought it was a legitimate job offer, right? That was my fault. I thought it was an actual job offer. I thought she was like, yo, I need help moving. And you are a strong dude, obviously. You know, you just turned me down for snoo, but you're strong enough to help me move. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. So I left without smashing. You know what I mean? I left without giving up the snoo. You know what I mean? Figuring that I'll just get the $200 from working for her 2 weeks later. Nigga, tell me why I show up to the job. 3 other big black dudes are helping her move. And she's outside and like she's watching them move her stuff. And I walk up to her to ask her what's going on because I was young at the time still. And I didn't understand that women are way more pettier than men when it comes to snoo. So You know what I mean? Like I walk up on her, I'm like, yo, like what's going on? Like, am I still helping you move? And she just ignored me like I didn't exist. Enough as the words, I started getting pissed. I was like, yo, you ain't gotta be a bitch about it. You ain't gotta do this. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you can't get none and you mad, you know what I mean? If you mad because I said no, just say you mad. Like, shouldn't you be used to it? Women do it to men all the time. I can't say no. You know what I mean? In all actuality, I found out later on in life you can't. You're not allowed to say no, man. That's right. Run it. Run it now. That's what ladies are saying. Women be overly petty, bro. Nigga. You know what I mean? Hey, what's up, Black Cat? If there was food involved, she would have got no escape. Understandable. What time is it where you guys are at? Where you guys from? You know what I mean? Yeah. That's good that you're young and taking notes. Understandable. Bruh, they got mad because they got rejected, man. Like, bro, females get mad when they get rejected, bro. I've had females, bro. That's the reason why Chavez's wife hated me so much, because I rejected her. But to my own defense, she wasn't like, she was like, bro, Chavez's wife, like, okay, so Chavez started dating Skitten when she was like 1'5", and then, you know, he was 2'3", and you know what I mean? Like, nigga, I didn't even know they was talking. He came to me one day and he was like, yeah, man, you know, I just totally did stuff I shouldn't have did with this chick that shouldn't be doing stuff to. And we were like, you know, we were just like, you're joking, right? And because we ridiculed him so badly over it, he just never told us anything ever again. So, you know, I didn't find out that, you know, that, yeah, they got married when she was like 1'6". But that's good, Daddy. So with that being said, that woman fired me on the spot, and I never even got my $200. Yeah, I'm saying, but that wasn't the worst time I've been betrayed, man. The worst time was a month ago. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. Yeah, I lost that job. That was me losing my job story. Totally lost that job. It was not fair. It was not fair at all. Nigga. Let's see. But the wildest time when I lost my job, man, you know what I'm saying? It was this dude that came into my Walmart store. I used to work at Walmart. He came into my store. Homie starts talking like all of this shit, like going out of his way to get me in trouble. You know what I'm saying? Like with the HR department and shit. You know what I mean? So it was super duper late at night. I get up in there and I'm finishing off my line. And when I finish my line, I have no more people to, like, you know, to help them with their groceries. I'm all done for the night, right? So I start, I'm swiping people's groceries, helping them get their stuff done. And this guy walks into my line when my sign is already off. You feel me? So I'm just like, man, you know what I mean? Like, I can't have you jump into my line because I already said, you know, my line is closed. And the guy, he's like, nah, fuck that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're supposed to let me up in here. Bullshit. Fuck that. I'm just like, bro, like, come on, bro. So he goes and he gets my manager. My manager comes back, gives me a write-up. Now, you're only allowed 3 write-ups within a 90-day period, within the first 90-day period. I'd only been there for 2 weeks, right? Got my first write-up. So that shift manager comes to me and is like, yo, you need to be nicer to the customer. All right, this is Walmart. This is Walmart, okay? Customer's always right. Customer service. Oh, no. Good? LOL, I know the story. Yo, that's good that you know the story. Hell yeah. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? He's yelling at the customer's always right. You know what I'm saying? That I need to get my act together, blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? So I'm still bringing people up. I'm on my second customer. And the last customer, who is the dude who jumped in my line at the last minute, you know what I mean? Like, you know, he jumps in my line. Like, he goes and gets another one of my shift managers. And he says, because, you know, I told him I wasn't going to ring him up because my light was off. So the second time he goes and gets my shift manager, I didn't even say nothing to him. He just went and got him just because. I got another write-up. There's 2 write-ups within, you know, and I got what? Freaking 76 more days to go without another write-up. I'm obviously squished and screwed, right? So I went and dude. So I ended up ringing this dude up, you know what I'm saying, rung all of his stuff up, and you know, I ended up like triple swiping his stuff, so he ended up paying 3 times the price he was supposed to because I triple rung up his shit. So he paid $900 for like $250 worth of shit, right? So that's how I got my first 2 strikes. The way I got my 3rd strike and the way I got fired was this customer came up to the Walmart and he was just super rude, bro. Super rude. Just a huge a-hole. Treating everybody like shit. You know what I mean? And so when I was ringing up his groceries, I stole his wallet. I'ma keep it real. I stole this nigga's wallet. You know what I'm saying? And I did so good of a job at stealing this dude's wallet without him knowing, like my sleight of hand technique I used. I did such a good job that the police congratulated me after they put me in handcuffs. They're like, bro, that was actually really good. Like, you've done this before, right? And I felt good. I felt complimented because that was my first time ever stealing a wallet like that. You know what I mean? What? This is all a legend. Okay? The internet don't believe nothing I say anyway. Let this be one of them. All a legend. Nigga. I've been good, Boston Beat. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? So one day, man, I'm working up at the cash register, bruh, and I'm waiting up where I knew it was up. I knew it was good. I knew it was going down. Freaking like 10 freaking officers just come walking up in there. And they walk past me, and at the last minute they turn and they tackle me and I got arrested. You know what I mean? But I OR'd out. So it wasn't a big deal. You know what I mean? Let me see. Another time where I lost a job. Let's see. Jobs I've been fired from. I got fired from GameStop. You know what I mean? People the cops gotta have props. Yo, so where you guys from? What times are where you guys are at? Yeah, unfortunately, chat is going all dry. All right, you guys, I'm gonna end this live in like 5 minutes. Okay, so with that being said, you know, I'm hanging out with this really beautiful in shape light-skinned girl, right? Really attractive chick. She's in the anime, she's in the video games. Like, bro, this chick would have been my next girlfriend 1,000,000%. Like, she would have been like, it would have been over, bro. There you go. So what happened was this, right? I'm kicking it with her. I bring her over to my homeboy's crib. The dude who's 42 and has, you know, only has 6 bodies, but is super buff in shape and really good at martial arts, right? I bring her over there. We're all in his crib watching TV on his downstairs, in his living room or whatever, right? We're watching like a real big screen TV. Now, me, I'm all the way on the far end chair. You know what I mean? The homie who has only 6 bodies is in the middle chair. The girl that I'm there on a date with, she's in the middle chair. She's in between us, right? So we're down there watching the movie. And after half an hour watching this movie, you know what I mean? I see something moving out my peripheral vision, and I hear the girl like giggling or whatever. I look over, but like I only use my peripheral vision. I look over my peripheral vision. Was that the same GameStop that you got robbed in? It was exactly the same GameStop I got robbed in, Jonathan the Gamer. For real, for real. Not even gonna lie. So, with that being said, they're over there. So I noticed some, like, their feet are moving up under the covers. That's when I noticed. This bitch is playing foot. This bitch is having feet smacks with my friend in front of me. They were rubbing feet together. Like, is that... I didn't even know that was a thing. These niggas was rubbing feet. And like me personally, luckily enough for me, I know women's nature enough to know that women's number one objective when they get around a man that likes them is to get him to make him jealous. right? Now, the wrong answer in this, the wrong answer in that situation would be getting up, screaming and yelling, you know, how she's a piece of shit and she's feet cheating. Like, what the fuck? She's freak and feet. She's feet freaking. Freaking feet. She's a feeder. Freaking feeder. So she's making feet love to the homie. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just like, what the fuck? So I notice it, right? And I already understand female nature enough to know that, you know, women, you know what I mean? And, you know, I also understand enough to know that if I freak out or if I get mad or if I bring this to attention, that she's doing feet things with the homie, you know what I mean? Like less than a foot away from me, then she's just not going to take her clothes off. You know what I mean? Because that's how women test men for their manliness. Oh, I'm going to make you jealous with another dude. Are you not going to, are you going to throw it in my face and be bitter? Or are you not going to care and just go get a different woman? I know. Don't make no damn sense. Hey, Angelique, thank you for the rose. W's in the chat to Angelique. W's. So, with that being said, you know what I'm saying? They you know what I mean? They do this shit for about a good 2-3 minutes. And then, you know, I just act like I'm asleep. Because if I act like I'm woke, then she's just going to keep trying to see if I see it. And if I ever see it, if I don't remark on it, then I did something weak. And if I do remark on it, then I did something weak. So there's no point in saying shit. Don't say shit. It's the best option. So what I do is, you know what I mean? So then I'm like, yo, you know, come on, let's go back. Let's go in the room, play some video games. We go in the back room, and this chick is like, just like trying to like act like, she was acting like she wanted to like give me mouth the happy place resuscitation. You know what I mean? Like she was trying to smash, but like I ain't even do it. She was bad as shit. Bad as hell. I didn't even do it. Was it the right move? It was. It was very the right move. You wanna know why? Because she offered me mouth to happy place resuscitation when we got back in the room. She was a shit test. She was shit testing me to see if that would make me angry. And since it didn't, since I just acted like I was sleeping, I didn't see it all. You know what I mean? The dude ended up blowing himself out of the set. You know what I mean? And then, of course, since I was the dude that didn't get mad, we went in the back room and closed the door. But nothing went physical. She offered it to me, but I kind of said no because, you know, like, she just had feet. She just feet shit with my homeboy. You know what I mean? Now, I'm not going to lie. I did try. You know what I mean? I tried pushing her back on the bed or whatever to get it popping. And she leaned back up like, no, I'm not that type of girl. And I lost interest immediately. I immediately lost interest. I don't know why women think that it makes them look better if they tell us no to smashing. It makes women look so much worse. It just do. Hey, what's up, Sienna? Oh, I'm still live on this month. Yo, you also helped me figure out some shit. Also made me feel better in life and figure things out. And I'm now 5 years and 5 months clean from alcohol. Hey, that's awesome, Elijah, that I helped you get clean from alcohol. Hell yeah. Yo, that's what's up. You know what I mean? Bruh. Hell yeah. Bruh. That's awesome that you got clean alcohol, man. Yeah, I didn't even know either. For real, for real. I had no idea either. Yo, appreciate you, man. So you guys from what time is it where you guys are at? Damn, this has been a 2-hour stream. Yo. So yo, I want you guys to answer a question real quick. Type of 1 in the chat if that chick was a shitty chick and you know I was right for not doing nothing with her. The light-skinned, attractive gamer girl. Type of 2 in the chat if yeah, that chick wasn't shit, but I should have hit that shit. I should hit that shit. Yeah, I suppose I should have hit that shit. Maybe next time. Maybe. All right, man.